No, don't do my Shakespeare. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
But I shall say goodnight till it be morning.
Oh, you are so perfectly in time.
As well as can be expected.
I love people who appreciate the finer arts.
You know, I like to say you gotta know your classics.
I do know I'm a reader.
Good for you.
I'm a speed reader.
Are you?
I got that gift.
Okay. You know
my
who
mom,
else is
she gave me a letter. I went, I know what this is.
You know who else is a speed reader?
Who?
Okay, so Deion Sanders had a book on speed reading that I read.
It's true. You can speed read. Anybody can do it. It's an art. You know where I learned it from?
What?
I learned it from Edie Gourmet.
Oh,
She
wow.
taught me how to speed read.
It's important.
It's important how to speed read.
Did you learn with the two fingers?
Yes,
Yeah.
and you know what? And she was an interpreter for the United Nations. That's how she learned to speed read.
Wow, how cool is that?
She spoke perfect Spanish.
Oh, wow, that's
Fluent Spanish,
incredible.
and she was a speed reader. She had to be. She worked with all these ambassadors.
incredible.
It's a gift.
Well, I'm not very good at it, but I knew it was going to be.
But you got to
something-
practice. But like with
Yeah,
anything, you
it's
got to
true.
practice.
You have to practice. These are so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I know. I can't do a segue speed reading to a two-piece set, so we're not even going to try.
Teachers
okay?
have to be speed
Look,
readers.
We're just going to be honest. It's a beautiful set. Here we go. We have the printed chiffon set. The price you're seeing is for a top and the pant. Now, the pant is a knit. The top is a chiffon. It has multiple layers. It is beautiful,
Thank
and you're
you.
getting them both home for $12.99. So you break that apart. That's $6.50 a piece to get home. This is what we're calling the modern cobalt floral. And right here, I can't.
Can you just live forever in this?
I am upset because you could wear every other color
Yes.
for your pants. You could wear your tans, your whites, your blacks, your blues, your yellows, your greens. Unreal.
Totally unreal. And you know, and I have to say, I am a fashion designer. That's my love of life. I've never had any other career but as a fashion designer. Even though I love to tell jokes and I like to gab, but my true calling is a fashion designer. I love
Yes.
clothes, and I love, ever since I was 7 years old, I wanted to be a fashion designer. And my grandmother, she used to laugh at me because I'd be in a corner, you know, cutting up stuff, and my mama would lock her closet because I'd go in there and cut her dresses up.
No, you didn't.
I would cut my mama dresses up. And she came home watching Anthony Marquez, what'd you do to my dresses? I was
No,
like
you
6.
didn't.
I was like, Mom, just make a better mini skirt. So they would, this is a true story, they would lock my mother's closet because I was young. I just would take scissors and cut stuff up. And this top brings me to this point. I always wanted to be a fashion designer. I never saw myself doing anything else. And we were making this, we were in the fit room with Messiah, and we took to the scissors. I said, oh Lord, don't lock up the closet like they did when I was a kid. But we cut this and
Look
crafted
at
it, and it's just it's a beautiful piece. You really could tell somebody who is a fashion designer made this because it has so many
true.
layers, lots of layers. And I guess when I was 7, I was trying to do that to my mama's clothes, make it layerly lovely.
Do you have anything that you made when you were that young?
Yes,
So you do?
I made my mom a dress when I was 6 years old, and she has it sells a suit, a little suit.
Oh, that is so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So by that notion, I think my daughter is going to be maybe a makeup artist because she takes my lipstick, she colors on the walls with
Yeah,
it.
yep. That was me.
Drives me up the walls.
I used to see my mama's wigs. I said, Mom, don't wear that wig this Sunday to church. Wear this one. I'd be there fussing with her. I was like 8, and I knew I wanted to be something in fashion.
I love that.
I always liked, and I would always talk about, after church, I was talking about the ladies in the church, what they had on. I said, Mama, did you see Sister Sampson, what she had on? And my twin sister Angie wouldn't say a word. Just sit there and listen to the feedback.
Oh my, but see, you had some good inspiration though.
Yeah, a lot of ladies in our church dress really nicely.
A lot of good inspiration there. These pants are spectacular.
They're
Flat
full-on
case
pocket.
waistband, two full, and you don't get pockets in the pants set that usually
No.
comes with the top.
No.
I mean, these are just excellent standalone
And it's a skinny
pieces.
pant too. So if you look at it on an Ingeborg, it's kind of like straight and has this wonderful little taper to it. And what we did
Very
in the
pretty.
thigh area is gave you extra ease. So you have almost like another 1.5 inch of movement in that thigh.
So pretty. They're both machine washable, I believe, as well. Perfect. The inseam is about a 30.5-inch inseam on the pant.
Abracadabra, there you go.
Does anything you make wrinkle ever?
And look, it matches. Look, perfect.
This
matches.
is wild.
It's wild. Look, and if you really love the show, look what we gave you, a part 2. So you bought the cardigan and you bought the
Yes.
stretch plissé top. You can put that back with your solid pant. So you got a whole outfit. And you could just say, oh, we're going on a cruise, right? Husband's like always fussing, what you gonna wear? What you gonna take? Don't take 5 suitcases, Sarah Lou. We don't got that much room on the ship. Look, you could take this, 1, 2, 3, the cardigan, maybe
The provincial blue pant.
the provincial blue pant. You can even take this skirt. He won't yell. He won't say, look, you got that. Look, you got a whole little. It's a cube. It's a 1 cube.
Well, that's the thing. They are
And put tissue paper.
so...
Tissue paper. That's the secret to keep these things
do
from
you
me. 1 sheet of tissue paper inside the garment and fold it. That's all you need. It won't wrinkle.
Really?
That's it.
Well, these don't wrinkle anyway.
No, but if you want to keep everything fresh.
A little
yes,
tip?
yes, yes.
When you say tissue paper, you mean like the wrapping paper you put in the gift bag?
Just one little sheet. You put it inside and you fold it up and put it in. That's how we used to ship all of Edie's things.
Oh, that's great to know.
It's fantastic. And it keeps its shape. It keeps it neat in the cube. It looks fantastic.
I love that.
Yeah.
So this is that cobalt blue. If you got the white pant earlier, we're going to start calling them the $300 golf pants. You know the ones we're talking about.
Stunning.
I love this with a white pant, or maybe you have a white pant, but sometimes you just want a little more coverage.
Yeah.
So you can wear that white pant. Look at the length on this.
I love that top.
This was made for
this.
a white pant without any worries.
Look at the shawl.
Yep. This is how you bring back a white pant into your everyday wear. Is
absolutely.
By the way, both of these tops.
Both of these.
Both of these are meant to bring back that white pant or that white skirt where you just wanted that little bit of coverage on the behind or on the side.
And we have a gold. We have a gold pant in our collection, almost like a saffron color, like in this color from the February collection. If you go to hsn.com, you'll see it, and it'll match perfectly with that.
Oh, so gorgeous.
Even like a chocolate would look pretty with this.
And of course, all turquoise again.
A gray.
Grays, right.
Even navy blue.
Oh, look how pretty this is on Jamie
I'm
right
telling
now.
you, this is like that surprise. It's like, oh, surprise, surprise. A no print does such wonders. It doesn't have to have a lot to it.
Oh, my
These colors
goodness.
are so pretty. They're dreamy.
Look at the move. Okay, so this is it.
This is how it
He
looks like.
started at 6, cutting up the garments in his mother's closet.
Yeah. They won't let me in the closet anymore.
I'm telling you, the way this just moved on you, the way this just moved on Jamie.
And then they talk about me now. My Uncle Eddie came to my mom's house. Remember when you cut up all of Mary's clothes?
This is beautiful. Look at this on Diana on the white skirt.
I love this on you.
I think we're looking at around a 35.5-inch length.
Look at this.
That's what you get with this total design masterpiece.
And look at this. This is so fabulous.
Fabulous.
See, this is what we do. This is what we do at Saks Fifth Avenue.
And then you just do a little pin if you'd like.
Yeah, we do this.
Ooh.
Isn't that fabulous? You can do this.
Oh my
I'm gonna do a
goodness.
Bagley Mishka.
Okay.
I love them.
Oh my good. Yeah, they're fantastic.
Isn't that fabulous?
This is so beautiful and
You
so
can-
wearable and oh my goodness.
That's why I'm a
Oh
fashion
my
designer.
goodness.
Like what did Andre Leonte said? That's why I'm a fashion designer.
Look at this. Look in just a moment.
It's fantabulous.
Completely different top.
And wait till you see what I do with your table setting. I'll take your china and I will mix and match your plates and make your table setting sing.
Oh, are you big on
Yeah, I
table
love
setting?
table setting.
I'm obsessed.
I'm obsessed.
I think
My
it's
table's
deepest-
always set.
It's my deepest passion.
That and pillowcases. I'm crazy about pillowcases.
Are you? Yeah, no, table.
Especially in the guest room. That says a lot about who you are. If your guest room doesn't look tippity top shape,
Well, it's where you're allowed to explore everything.
and you can always say to somebody, I have a bed ready for you. Remember back in the day, back in the 1700s, they said the light is on, there's a room in the house for a stranger.
Yes, I love
Yeah.
that. This is so gorgeous
pretty.
on you, Diana. She's wearing the extra small and the black tropical floral. And if you're picking it up on my mic, Ingeborg cannot stop saying, I love that. That is so pretty. Oh my God. Inge is just not right now. She's just we're just gonna have to get close to her so you can pick it up. She's giving us all of our feedback. I mean, I'm hearing her 10 feet away. Oh my.
Look at the little bow he made.
That.
He was gifted from a child. He wanted to make something pretty.
Oh my God, you are so gifted.
If you were so
Remember we were doing your
gifted.
wedding dress?
Yes.
I called Ingeborg. I was in the garment district in LA. I said, I'm hunting through the fabric stores. Snip, snip, snips.
He sent me the picture. He said, this one. I said, no. He said, this one. I said, no. He said, I'm searching. I'm keep going. Then he said, this is the one, Ingeborg. I said, oh, that's the one.
That dress is
so
gorgeous.
talented.
And we did the veil.
Oh my gosh.
With a tiara.
Yeah, the tiara. I called her from the tiara artist. I said, I'm at the tiara office in downtown LA. I said, which tiara do you like? He could do it small, big. And her best friend was on the Zoom call. And she goes, Anthony, can you combine the two? I said, well, let's ask. Can you combine the two? They did it.
Well,
And Annie with the fittings. That dress is so gorgeous. I love you too.
Oh,
That
my
dress is so stunning.
goodness. I love that. I love that friendship, and I love that you are able to bring in your expertise for one of a kinds.
I love it.
Because I mean, the tying of the neckline. These are two completely different looks.
Yeah.
Couture.
Yeah.
Truly
Have fun
couture.
with your clothes.
Catalog. Vogue cover ready top here that you are seeing in two different sizes, the extra small and the 1X.
It's so pretty.
Just
Show
keep
them.
talking. 'Cause I'm trying to.
I'm gonna do it like this.
You're doing it. Hold on.
Yeah, you can just even like tuck it
Watch.
under the bra.
Oh, but see, so you can take
Yeah,
this.
you can take this and tie it this way.
See, well, look at
and
that.
then leave this side open.
Now, I didn't go to school in Paris.
Look, you can do that.
Now here, watch
make a
this.
scarf.
You cannot make a mistake.
Yes. Oh, how pretty.
Okay, girl.
Yeah, look, I love it. It looks like a kitten bow.
It's a completely different look.
And you walk into a room, people's like, who does she think she is?
This is stunning.
Isn't that pretty?
It's stunning. And by the way, the length on the back.
I love the pant. The pant is a perfect shape.
perfection. Stretch, pull on, flatten case waistband. Great if you want to do a tuck or a half tuck. But this to me is the top that finally allows you to wear all your pants.
Yes.
It allows you to wear all your skirts, all your shorts, everything that you just needed, that extra bit of coverage, but without the weight, without the heat.
Yeah.
This is the top that completely reopens your entire wardrobe again.
Absolutely.
And remember, you're getting the full look if you're just tuning in.